Greetings, West Sacramento. Welcome to West Sac Best Eats, where we dine on all the fabulous food West Sacramento restaurants have to offer. Heard exclusively here on KYWSLP 92.9 FM on your radio dial. I'm your host, Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for our little program here. Okay, we ate at Savoury in West Sacramento. And I would describe it as a cafe. That's how Yelp describes Savoury. It's not a full-service restaurant. It's a delicatessen. It's a little deli. It's located at 2240 Lake Washington Boulevard. It's over by Lowe's. That's the big anchor store, retail store over there. It's also Great Clips. The McDonald's, Taco Bell is also over there. And it's super close to our house, just a couple minutes away. First thing of note is that they close at 2 p.m., which I like. Because if I owned a restaurant, I would close early too. I'd want to wrap things up and run errands, get my grocery shopping done before everyone else gets their grocery shopping done. Head to the bank. Do people go to the bank anymore? But I like that it closes at 2. I like breakfast places, and this place is mostly sandwiches, but they have breakfast paninis. And pastries, but I like getting in because I'm an early bird, and I like getting out and going about my day. And I remember working at a bank. Bank would close at 5 p.m. on Monday and Friday, but on Saturday it closed at 2. It was like yeah. And all your other loser friends at the Pizza Hut and the dry cleaner were still working till 10 p.m. Like ha. I got paid today. I worked, and we closed at 2. Savoury does not have a website. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, and Savoury is spelled with a U.
Yeah, it has a very European feel.
Yeah, and we saw a gentleman who I think is the owner, although I don't know for sure, and I didn't want to talk to him because I don't really like talking to people. I've been like, hey, are you the owner? But he did look like the owner. And he did have like a European.
Yeah, I got a Parisian vibe from him.
Yeah, was it the baguette he was carrying and
the beret upon his head?
Beret he was wearing. Was that it? Did that? They closed at 2. Also, they have a small menu. Again, concentrating on a few things, doing them well. Like In-N-Out. They got burgers, they got fries, they got shakes, Coca-Cola, and that's it.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Right.
Keep it good.
They're not out here trying to do like McCafe and having all sorts of nonsense and shenanigans. Keep it simple. And for me as a customer, I can deal with 10, 15 choices, but you give me 60 choices. Ugh. I'll be there. Well, if you want me to stare at your menu for 19 hours while I make a decision. So their menu consists of paninis, breakfast paninis, sandwiches, salads, and they got some beverages. They also have like the display case of pastries. They got a lot of baked goods, bakery stuff. So a small menu. The only downside is that the side, like if you get the sandwich meal, comes with a small bag of potato chips, which is fine, but I like fries. I mean, but that would involve hot oil, and they would have to like bust out a whole full kitchen like they're Gordon Ramsay. So I get it. Keep it simple. Keep it easy. But that's like their minor downfalls. You just get a bag of potato chips as a side. We ordered a couple sandwiches, which we'll get to, but we also ordered beverage, and they give you the cup. They got the soda machine there with various choices. And so we ordered that, and it was a lady helping us. She didn't charge us for the beverage.
Ooh.
Yeah. And we didn't notice until after when we got the receipt. I was like, well, maybe she was being nice to us. Maybe
she thought you were cute.
We were putting out those good vibes, man. Those good feels. But we didn't get charged for a beverage. So I thought that was nice. Maybe she just thought we were nice people. We are good people.
Don't expect that when you go.
Right.
Be prepared to pay for your soda.
Don't be like, yo, I heard y'all giving free beverages, so I want my cup. Give me my cup. No, that ain't gonna happen. You have to be a nice person. It starts in the home. Okay, it's nurture and nature. Your mom has to raise you right. And 45 years later, the nice lady at Savoury will give you a free beverage. And then, so we got Diet Pepsi, and we're drinking. And here's where our love diverges, honey. You put a straw in our beverage cup, and I was like, well, I'm not a child. I don't want a straw. But you like straws.
I always drink with a straw. Yeah. I feel like this is a man and woman divergence.
Oh.
When
it's not a child / versus grown up?
I don't think so. I think most adult women will drink with a straw and most adult men will not.
Why? Why do you like the straw? I'll tell you why I like no straw, because when there's no cap on there, because obviously if they put the drink cap lid on there, you need a straw. But when it's just a cup, I like ice and Coca-Cola, like like the fizzy beverage and the sensation of the ice on your upper lip.
No, I do not like that. Oh. I don't like the ice cascading toward my mouth, hitting my teeth.
Yeah.
Rubbing all up against my gums and my nose.
Yeah.
It's it doesn't feel good. It's a mess.
Yeah. It's like gnawing on a piece of snow or an iceberg or something. What am I, Kate Winslet from Titanic over here? But we did get the straw, but I managed to skirt my way around your horrible straw. But it was a good time.
Yeah, I think it's a man and woman thing, because I used to work in a pub / bar.
Yeah.
And we would automatically put little straws into every drink.
Yeah.
And a lot of men would say, "Why are you giving me a straw?" Or they would even if they didn't say anything, they would always take it out and just set it on the table.
Huh.
But the women would drink with the straw.
Huh. Does that have to do with makeup, like lipstick, maybe?
Maybe.
Lip gloss?
Another reason I always drink with a straw is because I'm trying to keep the beverage from hitting my teeth.
Yeah.
To keep my teeth whiter. Correct,
yeah.
Maybe men don't think about that, but I think a lot of women know that little trick. Like, I even drink my coffee with a straw.
That's true. And, well, we have those, like, permanent plastic straws, or they're not the disposable cheap kind, but we have like long
oh yeah,
heavy duty,
we have like reusable washable straws.
Yeah.
And here at our house,
yeah,
and I drink my coffee every morning with the straw in it.
yeah, that's a trip. Okay, back to the food. Your artisan sandwich, honey, as they label it. You ordered the game day sandwich. Described as roasted turkey, smoked ham, dry salami, cream cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions on focaccia for $8.95. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections, my love?
I devoured it.
Yeah.
You wanted a bite, and I was like, fine, you can have a bite.
Yeah.
But it was super yummy. And I usually don't get stuff with a ton of meat.
Yeah.
I tend to go toward the veggie as opposed to like a meat lovers.
Yeah, 3 kinds of meat. That's crazy.
That is crazy for me, especially.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel too heavy.
Yeah.
Maybe because there's so much veggies on there. And the cream cheese was such a nice contrast to all of the meat.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Would you rather, because you're not a mayo person, mayonnaise.
I am not.
But would you have preferred mayonnaise?
Absolutely not.
Because the cream cheese is thicker.
The cream cheese is thicker.
Yeah.
It's still like smooth. So you get that smoothness.
It's a little condimenty thing going, yeah.
I love cream cheese.
A little moisture. You do.
I do. I love the flavor. I love the creaminess. Yeah. So that was excellent for me. I didn't need any other condiment.
You love cheese in general. Yeah, I had a bite. It was good. I like when they set it down. Well, actually, we brought it back to our table because it's like counter service. It's not like a sit down restaurant. But I looked at it. I was like, that's high quality. Like they cut it for you, and so when you get it, you're looking at like the TikToks and the Instagrams where they cut a burrito in half and then they open it for the camera. Like, look at these ingredients I put in this tortilla.
The beautiful layers, the different colors.
Yeah, very eye appealing. And the bread was good quality. It was. I had a bite. It was a winner. Good deli Sammy. I'm sorry, the price was $9.95. I was looking at an old Yelp picture. I decided to go the breakfast route. We went there at 12-ish, 12:30. A little busy. There was someone ahead of us when we got in, like in line, but our food came super thick. Quick, fast, quick is thick. I could have gone with Quast. But our food came so fast. Like we didn't even sit down yet, and our food was ready. We were like, "Whoa, that was quick." But I went the breakfast route. I got the egg, bacon, avocado panini. It's described as cage-free egg, smoked bacon, tomatoes, cream cheese on a handcrafted ciabatta roll. You could get it with a bagel. No additional charge. My panini cost $6.95, and I thought it was fan-flippin-tastic.
It was so good. I had a bite of your sandwich also.
Yeah.
Oh, Savoury does breakfast sandwiches so well.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you get a breakfast sandwich someplace, it's very tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, the McDonald's Egg McMuffin,
Yes.
that size.
Yes.
But Savoury sandwiches are bigger.
Yeah.
So you definitely get more food for your money.
They should change their name to Savoury and Hefty. Yeah, totally. Hot. The ciabatta roll was hot and warm, toasted. It was crunchy. It was a good time. Bacon was outstanding. I mean, most of the ingredients are kind of like they throw some tomatoes on there. Okay, it's a tomato, but bacon can be hit or miss, win or lose. Huge differentiator. I really enjoyed the bacon. The egg was cooked just enough. So there was a little bit of liquid.
Yeah,
juicy.
it was cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
The yolk wasn't hard, but it wasn't super runny.
Yeah.
I was wondering, how do they achieve this? Do they have a little machine back there with a very specific timer?
Yeah.
Like they know they got it perfectly down how they do that.
Yeah. And sometimes I'm in the mood for a runny egg, but it's usually with breakfast, and I need something like hash browns or a pancake, whatever, to soak up all that yolk nectar.
Right. You don't want your sandwich to be super runny and liquidy.
Exactly. And it was, I don't know how they achieved this momentous feat, but they did. The egg was perfect. There's too much back to TikTok and Instagram Reels and all this nonsense, but there's too much yolk. Like they make a gorgeous sandwich, and then with an egg on it, and then they got to push down on it, and then the yolk goes, and that's, I guess visually that's appealing.
Yeah.
But what am I? Do they put on gloves to eat these sandwiches? It's
And then the yolk is everywhere, and you're not gonna scrape it up and eat it, so it's wasted.
Yeah. Maybe they have like some toast to sop it up with on the side. Oh, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Stay away from the internet, kids. That's why Savoury with the U does not have a website. Stay away from the internet. That's what we've learned here. Avocado, a win. I love avocado. Put it on anything. Cream cheese, I thought it was okay. I would have gone with mayonnaise. Very interesting and different choice to put cream cheese on a breakfast sandwich. Yeah, absolutely. I thought it kind of got lost because you have so many other rich flavors, and the avocado it's kind of creamy too. Yeah. So the cream cheese didn't stand out on your sandwich. Yeah. Would you have preferred mayo or even you could have just left the cream cheese off? I don't think you would have missed it. Yeah, and I'm sure they have mayonnaise. They do have mayonnaise, so you can substitute. But I don't want to argue with the chef, especially the European one, honey. With his braid, he's gonna start smacking me around with this baguette. I'm sorry, you are eating mayonnaise, and I put cream cheese on your panini, and you asked for mayonnaise. Get out of my cafe. Get out. That was like the soup Nazi from Seinfeld. The French
The French version.
Yes. 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 Let's not delve too far into World War II, honey. We're trying to forget it. But the cream cheese, I thought, I mean, it was good. It was fine. It was cool. Something different. But in the end, I'm a mayonnaise kind of dude. The cafe itself, it's kind of, it gives like Midtown vibes. Like you think you're in Midtown Sacramento. Like it's sort of hipster, sort of European flair. But I dug it, and the fact that it's super close and in West Sac, can't beat it. Sandwich overall, I mean, I wish there was more bacon. I wish there was more cheese. I wish there was more avocado. I wanted 4 of these sandwiches.
I wish I had 4 sandwiches, basically.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
It was so good. And that's the ultimate compliment. When you finish something, you just want more of it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to eat till I was in pain, like I do sometimes. Okay, let's be honest. Our total till was $18.29. We've been there once before. In our 2+ years here in West Sac, and at the end of our meal, I was like, "Why don't we come here more often?"
Right.
It's super close. I mean, they do close at 2, but it was just a fantastic overall experience. And the girl gave us a free drink. She was super nice. Yeah, it's a gem. Go check out Savoury by the Lowe's and the Great Clips. I'd give it 10 out of 10.
Same.
Small menu, but they do it well, and they close it too. FYI. Keep that in mind. Remember that. So make it over there. Alrighty. Well, there you have it, my fellow West Saxons. Big thumbs up for Savoury with a U. And I hope you get a chance to enjoy it like we did. Enjoy them like we did. Sending you all love and light. Thank you for listening to West Sac Best Eats, where we dine on all the fabulous food West Sacramento restaurants have to offer. Heard exclusively on KYWSLP 92.9 FM on your radio dial. # West Sac Best Sac. Oh, bye.